Hi everybody, it's just about 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. I wanted to show you guys my Uno decks. I'm sure a lot of you have played it, but not many have seen all the decks. So to start off with, we're gonna play the Rayman deck, and it's one of my favorite decks. Here are some of the special powers that the cards have. First one being the dragons. The dragon, sorry. So, when you play this card, he basically swallows everybody's cards and then spits them back out and it's mixed. And then this one is kind of a defense card, so if somebody makes you draw two, you play this card and he smacks it back to the other person and they have to draw cards instead of you. The escape card, this one is really handy. When you play this card on your turn, it makes one of the other players have to reveal all of their cards, and then after you see their cards, your hand goes kind of invisible behind a cloud, so then they don't know how many cards you have left. And then this one, I just call it the mirror card. Basically, whatever card was played before your turn, when you play this card on top of that card, it'll just mirror whatever was played before. Okay, so let's give it a try. And I'll set this up for 500 points so we have a longer game. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in the jump in rule. So basically what that means is there's two of every standard card. So whenever someone plays a card and then you have it, even if it's not your turn, you can jump in and take the lead. Force play just means that you have to play a card if you can on your turn. But if it's turned off, then you can draw as many cards as you want on your turn. Hey puppy, nice to see you. I don't remember, I think you said you had Uno, didn't you? If you do, would you like me to invite you? You can play along with me. And then, no bluffing just means wild cards can be played without being challenged. Draw to match means, let's say red is the color to play right now, and you don't have red, so you have to draw until you do get red. But we're just gonna play with the rules jump in and stacking. Okay, no problem, puppy. Have a great day at work. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So, we're just gonna play with these two rules with the Rayman deck right now, and then after a while, I'll switch to another deck to show that one off. It might take a little bit for somebody to pop in the lobby, but hopefully it happens soon. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start the match, because a bot can take over until somebody else fills in. So far we were lucky to get 2 people, so let's see how far we can go. Hi there, nice to see you again, Lockwick. Yeah, so I can either play my wild card or choose to draw. I'm gonna go ahead and draw because I want to keep my wild card. And because this is such a low number, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this card because you never know when it'll become in handy. Okay, I have a yellow. And that means that they skip that person's turn, and it looks like I'm gonna have to draw two. Now if somebody plays a draw two before you and you have one, you can stack it instead of drawing two on yourself. The next person would have to draw four unless they stack it, and then it would be draw six. I'm gonna go ahead and draw, and I'm gonna keep this card. So now it's red, and I have to either challenge it thinking that she was bluffing, or just accept it. And I'm gonna accept it because she only has 3 cards. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love this game. Because the soundtrack is pretty nice. And actually, I think the soundtrack changed a little bit because my player level for this game is maxed out. So when that happened, I got a reward for a better soundtrack or something like that. So I forget it if it's the original soundtrack or if it changed. And I'm gonna go ahead and change it to red. Oh, I was unlucky, she had red. So this game goes to 500, so she's already halfway there. And the reason for that is because regular cards are face value, and then wild cards are worth 50 points. So you don't want to keep them in your hand traditionally, but I don't play by the rules. I always keep it as a last resort for my last card so I can go out. And then cards like the +2 and the skip, they're worth 50 points also because they're specialty cards. Okay, I don't have any yellow, so I have to draw, and I'm gonna keep this wild card so if I have to play yellow, I can play it next time. I'm gonna go ahead and challenge. And the computer was telling the truth, so I have to draw 6. That's my penalty. And now I have to draw 2 more because I don't have a draw 2 card. The computer doesn't like me. I keep drawing cards. I don't think I'm gonna win this round. Okay, because the jump in rule is in play, I could have jumped in and taken a turn if I wanted to, but I really don't need to be spending my wild cards when I have other greens I can play. Now, see what happens if I played the +4 right now. I would have been penalized if she called me because I have blues to play. So I didn't want to play that right now. In fact, I'm hoping that the robot wins so that we have a chance to play longer. She played the frog card, so that means she can pick who she wants to see cards from, and then she's gonna go invisible and hide her 4 cards. So it's your job to remember how many cards she has. Okay, so now it's between her and the computer so far. They're in the lead. This game can also be played as partners, and when you do that, that's really nice because you can see your partner's hand, so you try to play into each other's hands so you both can win. So this player apparently has no red and no yellow. So how's everybody doing today? I don't have any green, so I'm gonna play +4 and choose blue as my color, because that's a lot of my hand right now. Hi Gamer God. Sure, after I finish this round, I can invite you. Are we friends already? I don't remember, because names here are different than names in PlayStation. Okay, the computer got to play twice because he had 2 of the same card, so he used the jump in rule. Okay, so the computer has a yellow and a red, and then Bambi's gonna hide her 5 cards. So we just have to remember that she has 5 cards.
Uno.
Okay, we know the computer has a yellow and a red, so I'm gonna play blue, because that's the majority of my hand. Yes, I do. I'm starting off with Rayman, and then I was probably gonna do Uno Flip, and then after Uno Flip, I was gonna do the rabbits. I forget. I think I said it right. The crazy rabbits. Yeah, my goal is to be on for about at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Because I want to show off all these decks and encourage other players to play. The only thing I have to warn people is if you don't have this game and you decide to get it, sometimes it's hard to find players because this game's been around for a while and it's only been recently that they've started coming back because of all the new add-ons that have come, so it's starting to draw the old player base to come back, including myself. I didn't play for a long time because there wasn't anybody to play, so it got boring, and then you would play against the computer, but the computer doesn't know how to play correctly, so it can be frustrating sometimes. But if you do get this game and you know at least one or two other people that have this game too, then you can play anytime you want and it doesn't get boring because there's so many different ways to play this game. Gamer God, if you want to send me a private message to my Twitch box or console what your player ID is, I'll try to invite you after this game. Because if we're not friends yet, I have to make you a friend first before I can invite you. But it would be fun to have a partner, so we can play a partner game unless you like playing single. It's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use it because I don't have any blue, and right now I think I'd want to use the red to skip Bambi, because I don't want to make her draw 2 because she might be able to stack it. That's what I wanted to happen because I can stack it. And the computer's gonna have to draw 6. Okay, for most add-ons you don't have to have them if somebody else has it, and I think for Uno Flip, you do have to have the add-on, and I think you just said you do have it, so it looks like we might be able to play that. Okay, so let me just finish this round and then I can set up Uno Flip and send you an invite. But make sure you send me a message so I know how to find you if your name isn't already with me. Because I don't recognize names right now because I know so many people, so it's a little distracting. Okay, I'll take care of that as soon as this is over. You could add me also, it's the same as what you see right now. And then I can accept. So, Lockquick, are you still around? Okay. Are you leaving for your event that you have to do later? Oh, no worries. I was just wondering if you already left for your event or not. Okay. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. That's nice. Okay, Gamer God, I got your friend request. I'll take care of it after this match. Okay, because I have one, I can stack it, so the computer's gonna draw 4. Notice how it changed the color too. Yeah, I have streams of that on my channel, so if you wanted to see some clips, you could check that out later. I've been doing Dead by Daylight all week. I just started streaming. I'm relatively new. Well, I'm very new actually, but yeah, I have Dead by Daylight, and that's mostly what I play. But I just, I wanted to take this opportunity to just share other games that I have, because this is one of my favorites, and if I knew more people, it'd probably be split between this and Dead by Daylight evenly. So okay, I'm gonna skip Bambi so she doesn't go out, because if she goes out right now, she'll basically win the game. And since I don't know what the computer has, I'm gonna go ahead and challenge. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play that, because if the Bambi does go out, I don't want to have the card in my hand. Okay, so Bambi wins the first one. Okay, I'm gonna quit the game. And then I'm gonna take care of this friend request really quick. Okay. And Gamer God, when you get a chance, follow me too, so I can keep you up to date on when I am on Dead by Daylight and stuff on the Twitch. So you don't have to do it right this minute, but maybe after this stream, follow me. But I accepted your friend request, so now I'm gonna set up a. Do you want to play as partners or as singles? I think we should do partners for now. That way we can work together. Okay, create match. Uno flip. Okay, I'm gonna show the cards and explain to people what's going on. So, just like regular Uno, there's two sides to this deck. It's the regular side, which we just kind of played with the Rayman deck, and then this card right here, the flip card. If you play this card, it turns the deck over for everybody, and then you play different kinds of cards, like +5 instead of +2, and this card right here skips everyone, and if you have more than one, then you get to keep playing. And some of these cards have different colors too, so it'll change the color of the card being played. This one here is kind of like the draw 4, but it just basically makes you draw a card until you get the color that the opponent wanted you to get. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna choose this deck. I'm gonna leave the rules the way they were, the stacking and the jump in. And sometimes this game can be kinda long, so we should do 300. Enter lobby. And then I'm gonna invite Gamer God. So let me just go down this list. There, found you. Okay, and then I'm gonna unlock the lobby, and we can wait a minute and see if somebody comes. And if not, then we can start, but I'll just wait a minute. So how are you doing today, gamer? That's cool, all quick. Yeah, I don't have any family that really plays games right now, so it's just me and you guys, my online family. And then hopefully when my Dead by Daylight board game comes in October, I'll be able to have at least one or two of my local friends come by and learn the game with me, because I would really love to play it. Okay, it looks like nobody's gonna come, so let's go ahead and start the match with robots, and then maybe somebody will come and join in eventually. I would love to be in a party chat with you, gamer, but because I'm streaming, I want to be able to explain things and concentrate because I'm hard of hearing, so it's a little hard to do both. But when I'm not streaming, that would definitely be something I'd be willing to try. Okay, so because jump in is in play, I can jump in and the robot has to play again. But unfortunately, my partner gamer has to draw because he doesn't have yellow and he doesn't have a +1. Yes, the board game, they did like, it's kind of like a Kickstarter. They did it like a few months back, and I participated and I ordered one. So it's in development right now, but I think it's being finalized, and they should be starting to ship it, and it should be arriving sometime in October. There was two versions of it. There was the standard version, and then there was the deluxe version. I'm gonna pick green for my partner gamer. And when a player has one card and they don't declare Uno, then you just normally you push triangle and it'll force them to draw 2 cards. And that was the flip card, so now we play the special cards in our hand. So hopefully we were paying attention and we know what the computers had, but I don't remember, to be honest. Now because my partner has a blue card, I'll play my blue +5 so that I can go back into his hand. And then I don't have any purple, so I'm forced to draw. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep my purple 4 so that I don't have to draw more cards next turn. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it this way, and I'll draw and make the computer draw 2 and play into my partner's hand by choosing green. Unfortunately, the computer had one too, but apparently he might have green because he played a wild card when he shouldn't have. So that's the only way you know, really. If someone's playing a wild card when it was already the same color, sometimes it's a trick, but most of the time it's not. They're just not paying attention. Okay, my partner has red, so I'm not gonna skip the turn. I'm just gonna go backwards, and hopefully the computer can change the color into my partner's hand. Now I get a chance to, because I have a red reverse, so hopefully we go out now. So, gamer, have you been playing Uno on another account before, or is this your like first time playing Uno here on PlayStation? Oh, I realize you probably can't talk and play at the same time. Sorry. That's why you wanted to do chat. Okay, I'll consider that next time, but it's kind of hard for me when I'm not ready. So the next time I do an Uno session, I'll be ready to chat with you if you want to play again. Okay, you have pink, so I'm gonna play pink. Okay, and I'm gonna stay with pink. I'm gonna play my 7. And I'm gonna jump in because I have one. And lucky you, you have a pink 4. Okay, so now to draw because I don't have a blue one. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it so I don't have to draw another one. And I'm gonna play my 9 because I don't want the computer to stack a +1 on you, so. Don't forget to declare an Uno next time because the computer could make you draw a card. Okay. That's cool. I mean, it's kind of easy against the computer, but it's just nice to be able to show off these decks. Okay, I didn't see any +5s in any of the computer's hands that I could remember, so. Okay, I don't have anything to help you out really, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw. There we go. You got an orange 9, so you can play that. Oh, no worries. That's good, because you get to play another card now. And you got pink too, so I'm gonna play my big one. I'm not gonna change the color, I'm gonna leave it the same. Well, now that it's been changed, I'll jump in. Uh-oh, you're gonna have to draw 5 now. I can change it back to orange. Uno. Uno. Not so fast. I jumped in to save ya. Okay, so we know the computer Ringo doesn't have any red, but he's got 2 wild cards. And Archie has 2 red and 1 blue. So Ringo could help Archie out. Uh-oh. Archie's gonna flip. And then I'm gonna flip again. As long as red doesn't get played, we'll be okay. But it's gonna be red. I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry. I guess it just means we'll play extra hands. Okay, so Archie has a +5. So if the deck gets flipped, let's try to avoid playing +5s. Otherwise Archie could stack on me. Looks like Gamer God got disconnected. Don't worry, I'll invite you back once this little thing is over. And we can play another deck. I was gonna do the Rabbids deck after this. That was lucky. Okay, so that's the end of that match. And because it's just me and 3 computers, it would say we have to quit and try again. So now I'm just gonna change decks. I'll go ahead and stick with partners. Create match. And find the Rabbids deck. There we go. And here's what the cards look like. Coming through, when you play this card on your turn, basically all the players might be drawing cards at random. Explosive results, when you play this card on your turn, if the players don't have that color in their hand when it's their turn, they're gonna draw 3 additional cards. Hurry up basically just makes you have to play your turn faster. And this wild card is kind of like the Rayman defense card. When you play it, when somebody does like a +4 or a +2 against you, it protects you and goes to them. Okay, so let me go back and start and set it for 300. Enter lobby. And then I'll invite Gamer again. So we'll give it about a minute, 2 minutes. So what kind of food do you think you're gonna have at your event, Lockwick? Oh, I love corn. Beans are good too. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. Okay, it looks like GamerGod might be absent right now, so I'll go ahead and unlock the lobby and see if some other players load in. Lots of sweets. Yeah, my favorite sweets was ice cream or apple pie. I'm not really a cake person, but those two things are my perfect combo. Donuts, gumballs, and chocolate. Have you ever put all of them together at once? I'll tell you something, it's kind of gross, but when I remember being like 5 or 6 years old and we were at like a Kmart store, which is basically sort of like Walmart, and we got some bubblegum ice cream, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I think my brothers or sisters put like pickles or mustard relish on it, and I tried it, and it didn't turn me off. I actually liked it. Okay, nobody's coming, so I'm gonna have to leave and play single. So we'll try this again. Pickle ice cream. What else did you have with it? Did it have any other flavors, or was it just strictly pickle? Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty funny. Another thing I like to eat is corn on the cob with mustard. There's something about the sweetness of the corn with the little spice of the mustard, just makes it really good. Okay, unfortunately there's nobody coming for the online thing when I create something, so I'm just gonna randomly join a game and see what we find. Because joining a game is a lot easier than trying to create one. Here we go. So it's up to the hosts to start without 4 players and just have the 3 of us on a computer, or sometimes the host will wait for a 4th person. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hi, Candy. How are you? Hey, do you have Uno? I forget. Okay, unfortunately the host isn't starting, so I'm gonna go ahead and back out again, I guess. And I'll try to join another lobby. Whoops. My